Alright, let's do this. Pyong. Before that though, hold on, I can't hear anything though. Bam! There we go. Alright, let's go. Boom! Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Ow, my neck. Whee! Yo!
What if the traveler is also an...
Well, that's your problem. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
Ah, traveler.
Don't worry, I'm available.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Sango, compared to the traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic.
You're willing to
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly. Their name is...
Kujosara. That's right.
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. Please ignore Sango's nonsense, traveler. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult? Sorry, traveler. As you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Or the pay's too low?
Nope, not even close. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense. The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
Needless to say, Sango and Heizou have a bit of a history. According to Sango...
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Whoa, calm down, Sango.
Even though Heizou has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy. Like you, traveler. Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional fun. I'm really hoping you can take this commission, traveler. If Heizou truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side. Great.
Information.
We learned that Heizou had expressed interest in Watatsumi Island before he disappeared. During the war, he apparently carried out some mission on Watatsumi Island. I heard you have a good standing with Sango no Miya.
True.
I think it might be a good idea to use that as a starting point for your investigation.
Immediately.
Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizou, return there and report back to them.
Okay, got it. Alright, so they're competitors. Now they hate each other. Now we need to go find this dude. Ow. Bum, 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 bum. Hello.
Oh, it's you. The captain of Swordfish 2?
My
My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the... So his name is Shikanoin Heizou, huh? Yeah, Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant. Come to think of it, I believe...
Oh, Heizou.
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Oh. How are you getting caught? You have vision. You can fight, don't you? How are you get caught? Hello?
Well, well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Really, I can't thank you enough.
That'll be me.
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma. Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. I got so excited, I nearly forgot to introduce myself. The name's Shikanoin Heizou, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way.
I've been commissioned to find you.
I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
About whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me, because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy. Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission. I'm a detective.
Did you do from what I say?
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
Oh, Paimon.
Paimon's just here to take a look. And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
I'm staring. Not staring. Just taking a look.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
He can look, but you can't.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
That sounds awful! Paimon's not somebody's voice! Paimon's emergency food!
Wait, what?
We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. Come out with it, mister.
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
Yeah, also I'd like to know what you're doing here, Detective Heizou.
Well, let me think for a moment. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryou Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the but I had already grown tired of the guy for a while. So I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream. The dream contained only one message.
Oh.
Something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island.
Paimon bets it must be something delicious.
No, Paimon. Children? No, this is not a children at all. It might look like a children, but it's not a children.
You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops.
Oh. Food, huh?
Mixing music, dating, dream. Dating?
You mean the Great Serpent? Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. Some people believe that dreams represent the divine's helping hand. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that... Poof! suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition. And unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery. Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question.
Oh.
Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important?
No, they didn't.
Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together? Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station. Or anywhere else you'd like to go.
Okay, I'm curious about your dream too. I'll assist you then.
It's a deal then, partner. So, let's get started, shall we?
Alright, detective time. Oh wow, okay, that hurt my ear for a second.
Hey, isn't this crystal mirror? Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango pearl.
Yo, Shikanoin.
So, have you found anything?
Found a bunch of crystal marrow and Sango
Yes,
pearl.
I've found pretty much the same.
Aren't these all super expensive?
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands on commodities like these.
Huh? What do you mean?
No, that's unlikely. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily reliant on the trade of these special resources. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine,
There's the one in a
we
shrine.
can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravans being plundered.
Follow me.
Perfect.
Well, duh.
Alright, let's go to the shrine. Dum 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 dum. Shibata.
Captain, I see you found the detective. You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome.
Stolen goods.
Incidents of stolen goods. Troops have also been deployed to protect them.
That's strange.
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow. So
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night preparing the goods.
Great. Thank you for all the info.
Hey, traveler! It's been a while.
Goro!
Why didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today? You're dismissed, Shibata.
Yes, General.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods. Is that right?
that's right. We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi camp.
I see. So you've come to ask if we know of any relevant cases. I'm ashamed to say that, yes, the caravans have been plundered. And not just once, I'm afraid. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public, and instead kept the news to only a select few.
That's correct.
Just a force of habit.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizou from the soldiers' reports.
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizou of the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. But if the source of the problem is not addressed,
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the culprits. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other than Watatsumi Island's valuable resources. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, Given that
Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located, is not part of your territory yet.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizou.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to assist you in finding who's behind all this, right?
You're always thinking one step ahead. The recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development. So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Heizou?
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Earth's a good friend. We should do this for him regardless of the reward.
Great! With both Detective Heizou and the Traveler on the case, I'm sure it'll be solved in no time. The situation is now in your capable hands.
All right, we'll take care of it.
All right.
Hey, why are we talking way over here?
Very perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her moments. Let me ask you.
Huh? Intuition?
My intuition tells me that General Goro...
What? How could you say that?
Good people can be deceptive, too.
And like you said
Well, in my opinion, Sangonomiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island. But today he came out and met with us.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret. Then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us.
Whoa, are you serious?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning. I sense something...
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it right there!
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it.
So
It's
it
just
doesn't line
my...
up with the Goro I know.
I trust your judgment.
You know what? I'm gonna follow him for
It's
now.
simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us.
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the caravans!
Bingo. There's no...
Alright, I'm gonna follow you first. Because this is your quest. Oh, midnight. Alright. Boop, boop.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh! Keep quiet.
Gee. Oh.
Your intel was spot on. When we arrived, we captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price...
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies?
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning after I go to the Sangonomiya Shrine and get instructions from General Goro.
Don't worry. We've already prepared.
The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But glaze lilies? What are these doing here?
And Todoroki said he'll get instructions from Goro tomorrow. Interesting.
This box is packed so tight. Huh? Whoa! Genshin?
Now's our chance to look around and see if we can find any leads.
Well, we already did.
So, did you find anything?
Whoa! Look at all the Genshin!
These are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate. How about you? Did you find anything else?
Building address, Foreign Trade Association.
Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in Rito. And if it's regarding foreign trade, then smuggling is an even more likely possibility. All right. In which case...
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh no! We've been spotted!
Huh? Wait.
Oh, so it's you, Captain. Captain, do you remember us?
Hey, come on now. I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going
How
to
have you
see
been?
General Goro and Her Excellency. We're fine. You don't have...
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. According to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking...
You're one to talk. Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks, and it was only a mild injury.
What do you mean for nothing? And because the arrows were poisonous, the wound still hasn't completely healed yet.
Look on the bright side. At least we're still alive.
That guy's true. Look on the bright side.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But enough about us. What brings you here, Captain?
Oh yeah, alright. Tell me about these goods.
These goods were all seized from the hands of Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Todoroki was the one who provided us with the intel. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so...
By the way, Captain, you still haven't met Todoroki, have you? Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans.
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable. And his two sons were also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from General Goro, which is quite remarkable.
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. What do they call that again?
It's called changing careers.
Ah, right. I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we did during the war.
I see. I think I understand the general situation now.
Oh, he's a friend of mine. Don't worry.
I see. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there.
Find the way
I'm
ourselves.
pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously. It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items, and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian on purpose, using the opportunity to slip the prohibited good.
Sir, please forgive us.
Sir, what do I look like? A commissioner? First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp.
Oh, the goods?
You picked them up.
Well...
Be honest now. Tell...
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but you see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment they saw us. They abandoned the goods, and we simply came and picked them up. But next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives, and we're all apprehended.
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight.
We just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight.
You really expect us to believe all that?
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal marrow on that load. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods.
Wait a tick. Pirates?
Yep, no doubt about it. It was like boom, boom, thud.
A pretty lady with an eye patch.
Oh.
Does this description... Okay. And how about you?
Me neither.
Really? It appears that the situation is just as I suspected.
What?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Goro's instructions before the caravan leaves. Now is the time to address any doubts you may
It does
have.
lagging when I play
Tomorrow
in
morning
here
will be
in
our
the
moment to
evening, but now
confront
it's
them.
not because I'm using the cable.
Hopefully, my final question will be answered then as well. The question of what important thing this island is missing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro. Hopefully, we'll finally have an answer tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
Aww. This actually took a long time. Right? Already 20 minutes. There's this guy.
Hello, Todoroki. I believe you've been manipulating large-scale illegal trades for some time now.
You can't just go around spewing such nonsense.
And what if I'm not talking nonsense?
Ridiculous.
I know I'm on the younger side compared to you. Off the scale, some goods only weigh a couple pounds, but on the scale, they weigh more than 1,000. So the question is...
What are you trying to say?
Well, nothing.
Masashi! Tokuda! Arrest!
Huh? Todoroki, what's wrong? Who dares to cause trouble at Sangonomiya Shrine? Captain?
These crooks are trying to pry into the secrets of Watatsumi.
But, no. This is the captain of Swordfish too.
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? A long-term goal of Watatsumi is to revive its trade and commerce. I don't care if they were your captain. Well? What? All right. I see how it is.
I really hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Wait! Everyone, stand down! General Goro!
My apologies. Traveler, Todoroki. The Traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island.
How could you be so naive, General? If we let them go free, then who's to say the Shogunate won't come after us tomorrow?
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not kid ourselves. The question is, Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island is a barren land. Plant 100 radishes here and maybe only 3 would grow. And those 3 combined would still be smaller than just 1 carrot imported from elsewhere. You can't grow food or medicinal herbs here, and if we buy them from Rito, we pay exorbitant taxes. My eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how my second son died? He died because there was no medicine to treat him. You awarded both of them medals of honor. But did that save their lives? No. It was the medicine that I got that saved their lives. If we detain them today, the Shogunate will never know what we've done. We will set them free once the new bill is passed in just a few months.
I understand.
I can trust the Traveler won't, but... forget it.
The bill that you just mentioned.
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. Once the bill's introduced...
Oh, I see. I wish I had known sooner. You know, until the bill is introduced.
Huh?
Detective Heizou...
You mean you're willing to stay here?
Come on, you two. What's with this? You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you? Surely you must have noticed that aside from being a detective, I'm also an ordinary tourist who likes to enjoy good scenery. I believe that after the new commodity bill is passed, there will be more and more traffic between the two sides. I have to take the opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself.
Thank you, Detective.
My pleasure. But one good turn deserves another.
Oh, you mean there's something you wish to request?
I suppose you could say I'm from the Shogunate. As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon, and it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened today. Am I right?
Agree with a cool nod.
It's settled then.
I'll hold you to that.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth earlier, but today I realized my poor judgment.
But, in all honesty, it's because of you that I was finally able to reach an answer.
Ah, I understand now.
Wait! Paimon gets this one! It's the answer to your question, right? The one about the thing you sensed coming from Goro and the others. Now you figured it out!
What? The thing you sensed coming from me?
Hey, traveler.
Hmm? Boom.
Hey, there you are. Come here, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's remarkable how such a barren land can give life to such wonderful and stunning scenery. To be honest, I am grateful to you for this trip. Even if I happened to find out what was going on here, I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you back. It appears that I won't be able to do so for the time being. It's all in the past now. Let's just chalk it up as an intriguing experience I had on my trip here. Yes. Everyone you led me to and everything they said brought me closer to the answer. And now I finally get it. Watatsumi Island is an ancient land where the soil is poor and many crops do not grow because it's lacking a certain thing. But what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery, that missing element. That certain thing is what I sensed present in Goro, Todoroki, Tokuda, and Masashi, which is the vitality of this land. I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. That something from this island had evaporated into thin air. When water is heated by fire, this is the final answer I've been searching for. Anyway, thanks again. You know, even though we just met, I wish you could be my partner all the time. But, of course, I know that's impossible. So I'll just keep doing what I can. That way, I'll always be able to remember these beautiful things.
Alright. Skadoosh! Oh, look at him! Hey! Oh, it's having fun. Alright. Oh my lord, that took so long. Bam! Boom! Bam! Okay, it's okay. People have different opinions. Yo, Hazel!
Something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops.
Oh. Food, huh?
Missing music?
That was an unexpected response. Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. Some people believe that dreams represent the divine's helping hand. However, if you ask, it was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that... poof! So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little... Who knows? Nah, don't worry about it. So how would you like to partner up on this one? Yes, of course, I understand. Well, then it's... So since we're already here, once everything is settled, I'll...
Alright, I think your dream's really out there, but that's up long since you're determined to stay. Your dream's really out there, so I think I should bring you back first. Is someone concerned about your safety? Hey.
Someone concerned about my safety? Alright, I'll accompany you back to the police station first.
I got a heart though. In? Oh, in general. Oh, you said in general. I didn't notice that. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, SJ!
Oh, look who showed up. Listen, if you took any longer to come back...
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi.
Come on, would I ever lie to you?
What's that lady doing here?
Toshin Shikanoin. I see you finally returned.
Okay.
Don't give me that. I checked the records here.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me.
Traveler? Paimon?
We're the ones who brought Heizou back.
Brought him back?
Well, Madame Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we could shortly after
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances.
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was definitely an investigation.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you were testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions. But since you're here, I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. I'll be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Yes!
You cast a quick engineering glance at Heizou.
Heizou seems to be happy with the idea.
Understood,
You
leave
should
it to
thank
me.
the traveler this time. Here, take this letter of complaint.
Huh? Someone filed a complaint? That can't be right.
You must not be doing your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madame Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements.
Then he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
Well, let me see what's the deal here. Oh, and since you agreed to be my temporary would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
Deal with your complaint file
Of
first.
course, but...
Check the case. Oh. Why can't I touch any of those?
What?
TCG. Ah, okay. I understand. Why can I touch any?
Who would give a dog some... Heizou talks fraud. What?
Heizou.
So, have you gone through the case files? Oh, have they approved it already?
So, what is Heizou talks fraud?
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event.
Ooh, so it's a play?
I thought you were interested in major case, not for anything like fraud.
Well, see, fraud is a major issue here. You have to understand that scamming the poor of their money is essentially robbing them of their lives.
That makes sense.
It's hard to say. Maybe only a small number of people who attend the event will ever actually encounter a scam artist. And even then, of the handful of attendees who encounter said scam artist, but if even only one person escapes the clutches of a scam artist because of my event...
Alright, count us in!
I already have a couple candidates in mind for the roles of the scam artists.
Alright.
Ooh, if we're going to the Grand Narukami Shrine, are you planning to recruit Miko for your play? She'd be really good at acting.
No, Miko.
Heizou, what are you doing here, you
don't know
little
who
brat?
we're here to see.
Don't play your little games with me.
You still know me best, cuz.
Please wait here.
Huh, so we're not here to see Miko?
I'm flattered, but even...
Get the Traveler to ask her next time.
Flip you!
Well, hello, Detective Heizou.
Hey, community service isn't all bad, is it? I'm sure it's better
Prison?
than prison, at least.
That's right. I was careless and found myself caught up in a case of fraud.
For the record, I'm not the one who technically arrested you.
Oh, come now. How would those Doshin have nabbed me if you hadn't provided evidence of my involvement and whereabouts?
So,
I'm here doing community service, of course. But in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all. So, don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
I helped you get community service because you were credited with assisting the investigation.
Oh, come on, Detective Heizou.
Don't give me that.
Only 5 days?
5 days not enough?
Hey! That's a day less than what you just promised me, Detective.
Oh, my mistake. 3 days.
All right, I'll go. Just stop playing with my heart.
it. And may I ask, will they also be coming as a guest tomorrow night? No wonder you're treating me so coldly today, Detective.
Heizou, now's not the time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, now you do. Just be sure you're ready tomorrow. All right, on to our next candidate.
Alright. Boom, boom. Eba.
Mr. Eba.
Oh, well, if it isn't Heizou.
Well, it's good to see you're alive.
All right, out with it. You can forget it.
Are you sure? If you participate, she can go without worrying about money at all.
Huh? How did you know? You're Heizou's colleague, aren't you?
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Eba was a well-known figure in Inazuma back in the day.
Don't bring it up again. Fortunately, young Heizou here has some respect for the elderly and applied for a probationary sentence.
Well, if Heizou was so good to you, then...
He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. Anyway, I can't help you with that,
Man alive. I'm sure it'd be beneficial for everyone. She might even think that you feel no remorse at all.
You imbecile!
Come on now. How could I have known that you'd refuse to participate?
Why, you...
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? All right, all right.
Well then. Now, we only need to find the last person to play the role of the fooled victim. We don't want someone too clever for this role.
Arataki numero uno Ito.
Well, we did just see a file called the Prince of Mischief in Hanamizaka.
All right then. Oh, but knowing his reputation...
Oh. Just around here. Dun, 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 dun. Ito. Aha! Oh, he's playing the bug.
How about that, kiddo? My little Prince of Mischief's got some moves, huh? Guess that means you're Oni Kabuto.
Ito! What are you up to?
Huh? Oh, Paimon, my compadre. This is a nice surprise. What brings you out this way?
A kid?
What? No, it's not. No, it's nothing like that. They let...
You win some?
That's right, my little guy. Good attitude. All right.
There's just no helping this guy.
Oh, we invite you to the anti-fraud event tomorrow night.
An anti-fraud event? I'll level with you, compadre. I have... Oh, except that there's this Oni Kabuto Battle Royale tomorrow night that I was planning on going to. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. And, as you can see, my...
Do you think all of those Oni Kabuto together would be a match for my one?
Huh? What is this? How'd it get so big?
This is a small token we provide for VIPs.
Whoa, okay. Wait a sec. You look familiar. And furthermore, do Oni Kabuto really come in this size? Because the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to think that you're a contestant in tomorrow night's Oni Kabuto Battle Royale! Yeah! You lost to me in a previous Beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the reigning champ out of the way. Without am I right or am I right? Nice try, you little punk.
Okay. Then again, consider this.
Well, you've stumped me there. You are completely right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Sorry, my bro, my main man, my buddy.
Let's go.
So, you're sure this guy's our best?
Yeah, see? He was
Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm...
Huh? Oh, yeah! Listen, Heizou, hombre.
Ito! He works there for...
What? Oh, jeez. You're the guy who sells lavender melons at the station, aren't you?
A lavender melon seller? At the police station?
I know what I saw, okay? Several times now I've been sitting there starving in jail when this guy comes and slips me a few lavender melons on the sly.
Yeah, that was me.
What? So Shinobu was behind it?
Wait, look, we're getting hung up on all the wrong... And if you show up...
Deal, done. But
you'll have all the time in the world to inspect the real article.
Okay, sure. Because if I'm doing this, I'm bringing my A game, all right?
He sure picks his moments to start acting.
Okay, so for this event, the main thing we ask is that you just relax.
Script?
It sounds like someone's never seen the Arataki gang perform before, huh? Don't you worry, hombre.
You, don't need a script?
You bet. I'll be there. I'm gonna tell the gang about this, too.
Oh, Lord. Dun, 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 finally.
It's almost time.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get going.
Emperoroni Kabuto, hang in there, your high.
It takes years to make a fortune. Okay, I'm delighted to have you all here today to explore the topic of fraud. To help everyone avoid becoming the victim of scam artisms, please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Heizou, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Arataki Ito. Without further ado...
Oh.
It was just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Heizou brought her elderly grandpa, Iba, into the police station to report a crime. There, they were greeted by a kindly Doshin, surname Arataki.
Doshin Arataki, please help us!
Doshin Arataki?
Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeps over Doshin Arataki's face.
Yes, you are...
Oh, so I'm in the play. Right, yeah. Ma'am, can you tell who it was that defrauded your grandfather?
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all of my grandpa's money.
Doshin Arataki frowns as he realizes this is more complicated than he thought. He takes the note in his hand and reads it out loud.
I am the Raiden Shogun.
It's the almighty Shogun.
But this is a scam, surely.
Well, I sure thought so, but Grandpa's already parted with the money.
Well, then we gotta get it back.
Before I could go out to look for it.
Doshin Arataki takes the note and reads it out loud.
I am Miss Hina.
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki! Snap out of it!
Look at Heizou. He's like, oh, dude, come on. Seriously?
Oh, right, yeah, no. These con artists don't know who they're up against.
Well, anyway, not long after Grandpa handed over the money, he received yet another note.
Doshin Arataki grabs the note
okay, so
and
it's
reads
like,
it
oh my
aloud.
god, please do it correctly.
I am Arataki Ito.
Must be a scammer, surely.
Wait a minute.
You are?
Doshin Arataki follows Miss Heizou's gaze to the name tag emblazoned on his chest, which reads...
What kind of whack job script is this?
So...
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never...
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with righteous indignation, the sound of Miss Heizou's
He just literally have to think
his attention
for every
back to her.
situation that he missed script.
Miss Heizou, don't you worry.
Even if you do catch them.
Oni Kabuto? Wait, what?
Oh, well, Grandpa isn't... We recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled out of all of our...
Man, what's that saying? It's like,
Heizou, my dear, don't worry.
But then where? Please help us, Dosh. Grandpa's business is going very well.
I won't hear of it. As a public servant.
I was going to say, but...
Oh, so that's what you were
Yeah. It's not as enticing an offer, because if it's more than, say...
10,000.
What? 10,000?
Please help us.
10,000 Onikabuto. Doshin Arataki is struck by a sudden
Oh,
wave of pure
Lord.
elation.
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out. But 10,000 is too many. I can... As a Doshin of the Tenryou Commission, it...
That's great news, Master. What question is that?
The question is... Yo, Heizou, my own...
Faced with a damsel in distress, Doshin Arataki fights to remain level-headed. And suddenly, he feels a strange compulsion to slide his hand into his pocket where, it turns out, a bank check has been quietly nestled all along.
Whoa, check it out! A check for Miss Etsu, get this. Turns out I just got...
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his hand. But wait! Just as he is about to hand over the check to Miss Etsu, all he needs to do now is release the check, and it will fall into Miss Etsu's eager hands.
Master Arataki!
Wait.
Doshin Arataki is having second thoughts. Has something caught his attention?
So,
Huh?
A spark of intuition bursts to life in Doshin Arataki's mind.
Since this is an
Is he about to ask the most critical question of all?
I gotta ask.
This is it. Here.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 mora. I don't know. Seems pretty fishy to me.
As the spark of intuition flickers and threatens to fade, Doshin Arataki clutches around in desperation. Traveler, are you going to help this poor man out of his predicament?
Keep an eye out for those two.
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what's going on here. You two are the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and elderly grandpa act. Then you dangled the bait in front of me, waiting for me to bite. It's too good to be true, and now you got a lot of nerve trying to scam a Doshin.
Finally, with the help of his intuition, not only that, but he asked a critical question. I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? All right, remember, stay alert, everybody.
Holy cow, Ito, you messed up so much.
So, how's my acting?
Hello?
Right, yeah. But I pretty much knew off the bat that something fishy was about to go down, so seriously, oldest trick in the book.
Old tricks they may well be, but the reason they've stood the test of time is that the ideal victim is always out there somewhere. People who are behind on the times, naive, socially isolated, or have scammers cast a wide net.
Well, no more losing from now on. Music to my ears. Oh, look at those sharp horns and those beautiful... Hey, bud, move!
It's a figurine, so not the move.
What? A figure?
Man alive, you seem a little surprised. Wait, no, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. Really?
You little punk!
Oh, he's mad. Oh, my dude. Hazel.
It's almost time. Everyone ready?
Oh, I can't...
Let's get going. Hey,
Emperoroni Kabuto?
It takes years to make a fortune. Okay, I'm delighted to have you. To help everyone avoid becoming the victim, please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Without further ado...
This one I think is the other one, right?
It was just another bright sunny day.
Doshin Arataki!
Doshin?
Yes, you are...
Oh, so I'm in the play. Ma'am!
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all of my grandpa's money.
Doshin Arataki
I am the Raiden Shogun.
It's the almighty Shogun.
But...
Well, I sure thought so.
Well, then we gotta get...
Before I could go out to look for it.
Doshin Arataki takes...
I am Miss Hina.
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki! Snap out of it!
Oh, right, yeah, no. These con artists don't know who they're up against.
Well, anyway,
Doshina Arataki grabs the note.
I am Arataki Ito.
Must be a scammer, surely.
Wait a minute.
Doshin Arataki follows Miss...
What kind of whack job script is this?
So...
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never...
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with...
Misetsu, don't you worry.
Even if you do catch them.
Oni Kabuto? Wait,
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled out of...
Man, what's that saying? It's the...
Etsu, my dear, don't...
But then where... Please help us! Grandpa's business is going...
I won't hear of it.
I was going to say...
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. It's not as enticing an offer as I was... Because if it's more than, say...
10,000.
What? 10?
Please help us.
10,000, Oni?
Doshin Arataki is struck.
Misetsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out. But 10,000 is too many. As a Doshin of the Tenryou Commission...
That's great news. What question is
The question is... Yo, Heizou, my own...
Suddenly...
Whoa, check it out! A check... Misetsu, get this. Turns out...
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki. All he needs to do now is release...
Master Arataki.
Wait.
Doshin Arataki is having...
So,
Huh?
A spark of intuition.
Since this is an anti...
Is he about to ask the most critical question of...
I gotta ask.
This is it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 mora. I don't know. Seems pretty fishy to me.
Heizou!
Traveler, are you going to help this poor man?
Alright, we're gonna pick the other one. Just follow your heart.
Follow my heart. 2 innocent victims, Miss Etz. There's only one possible explanation. With this fake check for my mind is blown. Miss Etsu, I'm afraid I can't let myself give you this fake check.
What?
Oh, gee.
In the end, Doshi... But regrettably, he failed to ask the critical question. I ask you all. Thank you all for watching. Hey, don't get greedy and you won't be needy.
Yo, salute, bonjour, hello, Yux. Welcome.
Wait, my man.
Welcome.
What did you mean when you said I avoided being defrauded?
Maybe someone should have read the script.
What? Huh? Darn, I can't believe...
Well, you still managed to protect your money.
Yeah, but...
Guessing it wasn't your first time either.
It was such a cheap trick, too.
The trick is a common one for a reason.
Wait, I haven't seen you for a while, actually.
That's
Yes?
how you end up being a victim.
I believe you followed me about... Was it a year already? Or was it 2 years? I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome again. How was your day?
But how am I gonna protect my gang?
Don't blame yourself, old chap.
You too, hombre?
Oh, no, it's the truth.
Oh.
Wait, why can't it move?
That's just it.
What? A figure? So you really were conned, dude! Gotta say, although I didn't get my Emperoroni Kabuto, maybe I'm sharper than I'm giving myself credit for. Hey, by the way, compadre, looks like you're the only one out of the 3 of us who didn't get conned today. But you better watch out. I want you to have this figurine. I hope that whenever you see it, you'll...
Yep, that's right.
Aw, thank you, Ito. Look at that, buddy. Wow, that's 3. I believe I'll do the 4th tomorrow. It's quite late now. So we have 1, 2, 3. So these are the last 2. Okay, let's continue. We have 2 more less than me.
The scenery is wonderful.
Boom, 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 boom. And poo. And we're here. Boom. Heizou.
So, have you gone through the case files?
Number 10 about against. What's that against?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you into this.
Alright then, tell us about the complaint letter?
It's from Songo, the president of Bantan Songo Detective Agency. I assume you've met her before? You can say that.
Concealing the truth? That definitely sounds like something you would do.
Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, alright? Let's just go to the detective agency and talk to Songo.
Why did I jump in the water? I just jumped in the water. I have no idea why I did that though.
Welcome back, Mr. Heizou. Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me.
Well, well, look who it is. The great Detective Heizou. I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryou Commission.
Uh-oh. Let's not waste the traveler's time, Songo.
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
First of all, that case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. And third...
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission. I will not give up on this case.
Wait! Hold on! Can someone please explain what's going on here? Paimon doesn't have a clue what you two are talking about.
All right. Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the Tenryou Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss. Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect. Also, Heizou wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency. Which at the time was called the Bantan Songo and Heizou Detective Agency.
Huh? That's crazy!
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Songo then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off, am I right?
Songo thought that everything went smoothly. So much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Heizou was also helping with the investigation. Later on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoin and I shared a common goal, but I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
Come on, stop exaggerating. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened, and it had nothing to do with any inside investigation. That's just somebody's wishful thinking. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Songo had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Songo didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
He's lying right through his teeth.
That's it. I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my supervisor today, they have complete access to all the police station's files. If he's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then you won't have to doubt me anymore.
Whoa. Huh?
Unless you don't trust the Traveler. Come on, say it.
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere somehow.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler by any means.
No problem. Cross my heart, hope to die.
Well, Traveler, are you willing to help me with this? Will you agree to re-examine the Ryuji case and find the truth?
Songo, really?
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I started this agency.
No need, I'll have you free.
All right. I'm counting on you, Trap. You hear that, Detective Shikanoin?
All right, I got it. No need to keep yammering like that. Come on, let's go back to the police station.
these two. Oh.
Alright, hang out here for a sec. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day.
Do you really want me to work into this?
No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look into this. It's just that you're the only one who can. You're the only one I can think of who Sango would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for now, but who knows what she'll do in the future. Alright, I'll go get those case files.
Okay. Oh, what
Oh, hello there.
Heizou sent me to talk to you about the Ryuji
The Ryuji case. That was several years ago now, but I still remember it clearly. Especially when the victim was the head of this police station. He was really one of a kind. Decisive, brave, and smart. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission.
The Ryuji was
if only he was still alive. People will believe anything they hear. Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well. He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji by his side. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant. Do you really think Ryuji would do anything to harm him?
So, then why was Ryuji convicted?
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction. Moreover, it was signed by Madame Kujo.
What? Why would Sara do something
What do you
like
think,
that?
Owada?
I'm getting older now, and my eyesight is poor.
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see. It's obvious that the Kujo clan did it.
You can't just go around saying things like that, Wisuki.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsukasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. And Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring. So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a potential threat. Kujo Takayuki must have been planning it all along that Takayuki is able to control the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. But by the time he retires, Isamu would have been at the apex of his political power. The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu.
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. They had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsukasa clan, so Kujo Takayuki must have told her to sign it immediately. I'm not accusing Madame Kujo Sara of anything, mind you.
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo Sara must have had her own reasons. The guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. Later on, the poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long after Sango was on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time before he would be caught. Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the responsibility alone. I bet Kujo Takayuki promised him a sizable compensation.
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsukasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify.
You make up stuff faster than a politician.
Hey, that's their law.
The whole thing is starting to sound complicated.
Hey, I brought the files. I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? But don't believe everything they say. After all, people can tell you anything, and it's hard to separate truth from rumors without facts. So what really matters is the case files. Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. Also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare it with other clues, and maybe then you'll find what you're looking for.
Alright.
Okay, that should just about do it. I'm looking forward to your results.
Hold on.
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues. A proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty.
Understand.
Alright, you can go ahead and get started now. So, what did you find?
Nothing yet. I keep looking through the file.
Sure. Let me know once you've made some progress.
I said talk with Heizou.
So, what did you find? Sure. Let me know once you've made some progress.
Oh, wait, where's the file? Is it here?
Huh. So Shiroyama's conviction was also signed by Kujo-Sara. Huh? That's weird. There's nothing here. Wow. Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujo-Sara. A synthetic toxin? Yikes! Come to think of it, Shiroyama was a forensic doctor.
Oh crap, I was reading so bad. No! Stop it. Is it this one?
Takatsukasa Isamu seems like a thoughtful person.
Well, that should be all of it.
So, what did you find? Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? What clue reveals the criminal's motive? Although the conviction states that Shiroyama grew to resent Takatsukasa Isamu due to work conflicts.
Nothing yet.
Sure.
Wait, didn't I already read all of them? I hate it when the game do this. I already did that. And over here. Yeah, I already read these. But it only gives me. Huh?
So, what did you find? Really? What clue reveals the criminal?
There's only one!
Although the conviction... Sure.
Huh? I'll lose 2 hard because of that. I already read this one. Alright, what if I do that and then talk to him? But you know what? This is false, so I don't want to do anything yet. I already read all of them. What else do I read? Is there any other thing that I should find? Is that thing? What else can I find? That's a lot of it. Why can I only answer him once?
So, what did you find? Really? What clue reveals the...
Well, that's the only one!
Although the conviction... Sure.
Oh, the phone. There. Alright, so now I have to read all this.
Yikes!
Wait, they said this? Hold on. Alright, here we'll read that, so read that.
Come to think of it. Wow. Hey, this is the key to proving that Shiroyama was the murderer, right? Huh. So
I'm trying to connect everything together.
Takatsukasa Isamu seems... Huh? That's weird.
Alright, can I have other options?
So, what did you find? Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? What clue reveals the
Finally! Okay,
Excellent work! According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. It is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him.
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu good to Shiroyama? But maybe he didn't really bring health supplements. Maybe it was something bad.
Is that what you think, Paimon? But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important. Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time.
So scary!
You don't really catch criminals by standing in the light, do you? Basically, these two clues work to verify each other, and the murderer's motive is confirmed.
Oh, finally! So I was correct. There should be more than one.
Which clue confirms the criminal's mean? So, what did you find?
Alright, criminal means things like, this one?
This blank research log? I don't see how it can explain anything. Close. The was it mixed with the cold medicine, as Shiroyama stated in his testament? Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. But is that really the truth? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose.
Add that to the motive for the crime and...
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
I got some questions.
Well, let's hear them. What's bugging you?
Why? Yeah, why is it blank?
This also puzzles me. But regardless, this isn't essential to the case. The crucial elements are Shiroyama's motive and means.
Good job, please.
Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on the case. So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration awaiting trial? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat to keep the Takatsukasa clan off their back. In less than a week? But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. So, how would she respond to a case filled with unanswered questions and no confession from the suspect?
Oh!
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to temporary incarceration. Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it.
Why was Sara so lenient with Ryuji?
That's the wrong question. Given the enormous pressure she was under at the time, I'd say she did the most she could.
Pressure?
The pressure came from all sides. How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under pressure from her superiors.
Ugh. Rumors here
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner. Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every last detail.
And mention the question, is it on Inazuma?
Maybe the report was wrong. Well, I've answered all your lingering questions.
You see everything now, that's the police station has. Why is it the problem?
I don't follow. Enlighten me.
That it's sticky. Genshin, you told I discussed everything at the police station case. You start looking at the file, you said everything laid out here is that police station is all about the case. Just now you said again, you checked all the material.
Right!
You tell me, why do I keep emphasizing police station every time?
Is you trying to hint that there's some other information that isn't here?
So, I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have.
Aww.
Reason being? It's my own evidence. Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? Don't you have secrets too?
No.
Let's talk somewhere else.
Oh my lord. Just because of that answer didn't pop up, I have to... The video is already 25 minutes long. Including other endings, it'll be like, I don't know, 2 hours. Holy cow. Ooh.
This is a quiet spot. All right. Here's the secret I've been keeping all along.
Great! But Paimon can't believe you kept this a secret all this time!
It's not like you think. Look, just read it over first. Finished? Do you see now? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't by putting the white powder in the cold medicine.
Moment.
That's correct. As a forensic doctor, he provided a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. Then, he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. This is the real modus operandi.
Oh, that's awful.
True, both are harmless on their own, but when combined,
Why didn't they admit it in this testimony?
it was not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the strings behind.
Huh. You mean there was some...
Aren't you curious where I found these pages from the research log? It was in Kujo Takayuki's... After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before joining the police station. The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. To avoid coming under suspicion, I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in a secret warehouse. I had to concede that this really was just a huge stash of fish liver paste. But then, underneath the floor tiles, where the fish liver paste was stacked, I found a secret compartment with this torn-off research report.
So it was him who wanted to frame Ryuji all along.
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled threat to harm his family. All Shiroyama could do was to secretly report everything to Kujo Takayuki. When Takayuki learned what was happening, he instructed Shiroyama to pretend to cooperate with Takatsukasa Isamu. Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu on Shiroyama's orders. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy. In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation, and yet, he wanted to keep this secret formula. So
this Kujo Takayuki is an evil lunatic!
That would be practically impossible. Besides, Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering the fish liver paste to him.
But he's still innocent, right?
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental.
So basically, you've been...
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. He's like an innocent child. I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it would crush him.
Why are you willing to make?
Well, as you can see, to prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, I covered up the truth. But by doing so, did I do the right thing? Even if I tried to discuss it with them, they'd just say, "Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Heizou, no problem's too difficult for you." But you're different. Unlike them, you don't have that kind of prejudice towards me. You've traveled far and wide and have had all kinds of experiences. It must have taught you a lot. Most importantly, my intuition tells me that you're someone special. So, I'd like you to be the one to decide whether we should expose
about that, though.
You don't need to tell me what you decide. All right, let's head back to the detective.
All right, Sango and Ryuji. Wait a second. He's right here, right? Yeah, I thought I would have to teleport. I was like, wait, we already here. Do we expose or should we not?
Hey, traveler. You're back already, huh?
We'd love to!
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the traveler's conclusion first.
Okay then.
Don't worry, just tell us your findings. Everyone trusts you, as do I.
Sorry.
But how?
Huh.
Ryuji, I know it's hard to accept.
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomach ache.
Sure, of course.
Oh.
I didn't expect things to turn...
Just give him some time to himself.
I'm still a little worried, though.
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry about that, Sango.
Oh. Is it 12? Wait, no, 8. My brain was like, 12. But then I remember, wait, 8 to 12, not 12 to 8. The times is not going backward.
Ah, you're here. I guess he can handle a lot more than I had thought. But as of today, it seems he'll be fine. He went over to Natsuke Nogen Crafts to buy something.
Let's go find him then.
Before you go, Heizou,
Oh, really? All right. Time to find Ryuji.
Alright. Dum, 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 dum.
Look! There's Ryuji! With a little kid, too!
Aww.
Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome?
Of course. Takatsukasa Isamu was a very handsome man.
But you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother.
Huh?
Because he treated me like a son.
We're friends with your big brother Ryuji.
Oh, really? Yay!
Sure. Why, I know enough stories about your old man that if I started talking now...
Wow, that's amazing! Well, I don't want to grow up too soon then. Maybe when
Oh.
I'm 200 years old. No, 300 years. Yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old before I become a grown-up, so that I can make sure I...
Holy cow. Oh, look at that. Adorable. Bam. There we go. Alright. Oh, the last one. Alright, this one saying goes, you gotta be wrong.
Hey, traveler! You're back already, huh?
We'd love to!
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the traveler's conclusion first.
Okay.
Don't worry. Just tell us your findings.
Sango's wrong about Heizou and the murder was indeed Shiroyama.
Well, what do you know? I suspected that was the case.
No, impossible! Traveler, are you sure you checked every last file? Carefully?
Trust me, I did.
Ugh! No, you little... Shikanoin Heizou! You didn't pull any shenanigans on the traveler, did you?
Sango, no accusations without evidence, remember?
No. Oh, the cat just...
The truth is out and the case is closed, Sango. Well, I really owe it to you, traveler. I'll be sure to properly thank you later.
Hey! You're not going...
Boom. Oh, look at that. She's about to beat the crap. Well, that should be Heizou. Hangout. Case closed.